In other segments, I've discussed what CEOs should know about privacy. In this segment, I really want to be able to focus on strategy. What strategy should one have in relation to privacy? Privacy can either be a compliance issue where it's a piece of legislation like many others that need to be complied with at minimum cost, or it can be part of your DNA. However, whichever strategy you take, the tactics to implementing privacy would be the same, and deciding about what those tactics are really needs to come from the head of the organization. What I mean by tactics is that there are three broad areas of implementation of privacy. One are legal measures, two are organizational measures, and three are security measures or technology measures. So the legal measures relate to contracts, that is with suppliers, with staff, as well as customers. The policies are also drawn up in terms of the organizational measures, and that includes training and awareness for staff, what policies they need to comply with. And finally, the technology measures relate to physical technologies like locking of doors or shredding of documents, or information technology like having proper passwords or making sure that your computers are locked away or that your servers are properly hardened. These three measures seem very simple and discrete and separate from each other. However, they both coincide and have certain blends in order to be able to achieve your business purpose. Obviously, a one-man accounting organization is very different from one of the big four auditing and accounting houses globally. So different measures and different combinations of these three areas will have to be introduced. However, further complexity is added to the situation when one considers that the commitment you make to protecting customers' personal information will be in a policy or in an agreement with those customers. The staff members must make sure that their behavior delivers on that promise made to the customers. So you need to be able to ensure that the contracts with those staff and the training and awareness is aligned with that policy commitment to your policy or contract commitment to your customers. Most importantly, suppliers, both of technology and of products, need to also make sure that they keep to the commitment you've made to your customers. So from a legal perspective, this can be quite complicated in making sure that the flow of those contracts fit together correctly. Behind those contracts, one will need organizational measures to make sure that the organization is properly organized around delivering those, and the technology is in place not only to prevent breaches of personal information, but to ensure that staff and customers can properly deliver on that promise to the customer. All of this must be directed under the company's purpose. So the business purpose would drive the use and combination of these three areas. What is vital to understand is that most organizations do not have internal skills that are able to perform this. In other words, people who drive processes within an organization may not be subject matter experts or have technical knowledge. Technical people might not have the process or the legal knowledge, and the legal advisors in an organization may not be skilled or familiar with the implementation of privacy or the technology that goes with it. In short, CEOs need to know and understand that privacy is driven by business purposes, and the blends of activities that protect privacy and assist those purposes are something that the CEO must decide upon and drive.